On today's episode of Single Mod Survival, we're gonna build the generator and hopefully start generating a massive amount of power next. Hey guys and gals, Malcolm1974 back at you with another episode of our Single Mod Survival, where I take a single mod, in this case Immersive Engineering, and use it for the majority of my Let's Play. So last time we left you, I don't remember what we did. What did we do? Oh yeah, we did the lighting, right? Yeah, I've added some more lighting around and all that fluffy stuff. And last time I also left you, I said I could do many changes. Well, I've been doing a lot of work in here in this world, and we'll go over it. So I told you I was going to change my wiring system around, and if we look over here, some of the wiring I've done in here, I've put an MV capacitor on this hub right here. No big deal. And I have also redid all my wiring now. See, if you look around, you're like, hey, wait, there was a pole right here in the wires. Yeah, no more. All my wires are now up in the air, sorta, kinda, sorta. Everything runs in from here, the power from over here, and the power from over here runs into here. If you guys are wondering, I am using MV wire connectors. That's because they have a little bit less of a loss, even though these windmills are only probably producing maybe less than 20 what is it, RF, 20 RF per tick. I'd imagine that's what the wind condition is and stuff like that. And this mill should be producing about 90 RF per tick, but it is not. And I'll tell you how I know this now. I've installed these transformers. When I redid all my wiring, I decided to make the current transformers. The current transformers are a object that allows you to see what RF is running through this current per tick. So if I click on it, you'll see down there it says average energy transfer over the last 20 ticks is 23 RF per tick, which is really weird considering the fact that this thing should be producing much more than that, but it's not. Now on a windy day, this area can produce something like 107 RF per tick. So I'm really at the whim of, and I've redone the system 100 times. Remember, these wires are medium wires. They can hold up to, what is it, 1095 RF. So there's no way there's any amount of energy going through these wires that are causing any kind of problem with the wiring system or how much they can handle. So yeah, so 1024, the connectors can hold, but actually I think the wires can hold a lot more. Anyway, not 100% sure why these are acting up that way, but we have a new building made. Oh, if you can see, I did redesign the actual water wheel here a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this is completely charged. I don't know if it's not releasing anything or what the deal is, but whatever. We're gonna fix that issue today. But anyway, this is the new room. I did do a small battery bank like I said I was gonna do, and if we look, we can see that I have been saving up. Oh, maybe that's why it's not running, because all my battery banks are quite full. That could be the reason why we're not producing what I thought we were supposed to be producing. The great thing about Immersive Engineering power supplies is that they throttle down when you don't need them. So if this dynamic dynamo is producing 85 RF a tick, but the system only needs 5, it's not gonna. That's probably why we have 1024 in there. It's not gonna throttle all this. And with our next thing that we're gonna build, it comes out to that type of system where your power making machines throttle down is actually going to be a lifesaver, because we're going to make the diesel generator. Now the diesel generator is pretty awesome. It actually produces 4,000, I think it's 4,096 RF per tick. That might sound like a lot to you, but believe it or not, the diesel generator, I don't even think I can get this thing to run all the time, and nor does it need to run all the time, because the same thing's going to happen. My system is not going to need that amount of RF, so it will throttle down. But we're going to do a little something special with the system, because we do have this system is enough to run everything in our shop. But what we need the diesel for is the excavator. Now the excavator is something we're going to build a little bit later, but first I want to get the diesel generator up. The diesel generator takes all high power stuff, so none of the medium voltage stuff is going to work. And if we take a look at the actual, I believe the biodiesel here, this is what it burns through per second. So every 6.25 seconds, it's going to burn through enough. I think it's 1 bucket of biodiesel, I believe. So yeah, that is quite a lot, and as you know, it's very hard to make biodiesel because we have to manually grab all of our stuff. Now we're going to see something out here, and we're going to get into it next episode. I've been doing some things, but stuff and things. But so basically, we have to manually grab our potatoes and our industrial hemp, and I have sugarcane over there, and I also have sugarcane in that building. You guys have not seen that building, but basically that is a vanilla automated sugarcane farm. It's 2 layers. We'll get into that next episode, but for right now, let's just get the biodiesel generator going. What I do need first, though, is some pipes. So give me some pipes. I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to need a pump. I did make one, didn't I? I thought I made one. Is it showing up over here? Yeah, it is. Fluid. Well, that's odd. I could have sworn I made one. Alright. I guess I'll make another one. I don't have it in my inventory, do I? No, I don't. You can put these back in there, and these. Yeah, I know I made one of these. Alright. I don't know what happened to it. Put that in there, go like that. Are you sure it's not in here? That. Wow, that irritates the hell out of me. Alright, so grab one of these, we'll put that in there, and I have enough of those. Alright, so I'll grab that. I don't see it anywhere. No. Alright, okay, so also something I want to show you, I don't have any flying mods. So as you guys know, we pulled out the Simply Jetpacks. It wasn't working, and to keep in line with single mod survival, even though we're allowed to fill in gaps that the mod doesn't, we don't have flying ability, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to get up and down things. Well, believe it or not, Immersive Engineering does have a way of getting up and down things pretty easy. And we've seen these steel scaffoldings before. They also have tin scaffolding and wood scaffolding, and you can climb up them just like that. Just like that. See that? Woo! It works kind of like Industrial Crafts 2 scaffolding. Only difference is with Industrial Craft 2 scaffolding, if you break the bottom block, they all break. They all fall down. Doesn't seem to work that way with this one, but that's alright. We'll let that live. So we'll put that here and that here. We'll climb up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pump up here. Now, you're probably asking me, why am I doing the pump? Well, the pump, you got to remember, is not only a way to pump out of things, but it also adds pressure to your piping system, which makes the fluid go faster. Now we have a little bit of ways we have to travel from here all the way under here, all the way to the battery room, which is also going to be the generator room. So we have a little bit of ways of going, and we want the fluid to move as fast as possible. And the way to do that is to actually use the pump. That's what it's there for. So we're going to pop this out. That's set on blue. Remember, blue is input and orange is output. So we'll come around here, go like that. Now this should not connect anywhere. Shouldn't. We'll just keep coming around the mountain. And I already kind of preset this all up to actually work the way I want it to do. And we'll come around. And like this. Now where I'm not sure we're gonna go with this is right here. Now when we hook up the actual pump, hook up the generator, we'll get more into that. So the generator, I can tell you right now, it takes a lot of steel to make, and I believe it's actually around 165 to 185 steel to make that, and that is because you need 27 heavy engineering blocks. Problem is that you also need 9 radiator blocks and 6 generator blocks, and both those also take an equal amount of steel. In fact, I believe it's the generator block, yeah, it actually takes 2 more steel than the other 2, so 6 per block than that. Luckily, when you do make the heavy engineering block, you actually get 2 out of it. So you can do that 27 divided by 2, and that's how many heavy engineer blocks. The same thing with the radiator blocks, 9 divided by 2, you have to basically make 5. And the generator blocks, you only have to actually make 3, because you actually get 2 out of those too. So when we look at the heavy, I actually made those already. I got my 27. So now we need to make the radiator blocks, and we'll see this right now. These are the radiator blocks. You can see they take steel ingots and copper and actually water. So we have to go into get our buckets. I got 5. We can grab this, and our infinite water supply is right there. We grab these out. And we'll try it now. Now, how many of those did I need? Let's just double check so we don't screw this up. Radiator blocks are 9, so we need 5 of them. I don't have any extra of those. I've never made them never made them before. Radiator blocks. So we'll get 2. So we're gonna actually get 6 out of that. That's fine. And for the generator blocks, those are not the thermal. These are separate, so these are the generator blocks. Like I said, they actually take 6 plus electrum. Thankfully, we only need to do this 3 times. Oh wait, what's in the middle here? Oh, we need to make some kinetic dynamos. Wow. Okay, so that wasn't planned. All right, we can actually do this. Come on. There. Just give me a bunch of those. I'm gonna need them anyway. And 1. What the? 2, 3, and 1. Oh, are you serious? I'm out of iron. Oh my god. I don't have any more of those, do I? Connect. Nope, I only have 2. Wow, that was a little bit inconvenient. Alright, so let me go get some more iron, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I got some more iron, so let's get back to where we were. We're working on the... wait, now my brain is just not working right now. Generator blocks. Generator block. What was I missing? Another one of these dynamic dynamos, right? Let's see, generator. And there we go. So now we should be able to make 2, 4, 6. There we go. And while we're in here, we will need some wire. Let's see, where are you at? We need some HV wire, which is going to take aluminum, steel, and that. We should get a few out of that. We will need a HV, not a have, an HV capacitor. And we'll need one of these. We can go like that. Block of lead, I can probably do that too. And it looks like everything else is just normal. And we will need HV wire connector, which, oh, the hardened clay might be an issue. Alright, and this will be that insulate. I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute, guys. Let me see if I have that. I don't. Do I not have pulverized? Oh, it's pulverized iron and green cactus, stained steel. Alright. I probably don't need that right now, but we'll get into that a little bit. Let's go build the actual generator. Let me go into daytime here. There we go. So like I said, I have this pre-planned out. We go like this. Radiator blocks and that will go like that. And that's just a way to get down. So the block is actually 3 by 5. So if we get the book back out, we look at it, 6 generators. So it goes. I don't want it to go that way. I want it to actually. I want this part to be this way. So we actually want to flip this over. I'm just seeing how it's built. 3, 2, and I believe you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's why there's 9 of these. All right. So we want this end over here. So how come I only have 6 radiator blocks? Shouldn't I have 9? Yeah, I should. Did I accidentally not use it? No, because I didn't build enough. 7, 8, 9 there. Deke. Alright, so again. So these will go. So 1, 2, 3. Well, I only have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Me no count well. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Right? Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, well, don't fall down your own hole that you made. Get back over here. So the next one will be 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last of the generator blocks. And last but not least, let's just put this up here. Running out of food. Delayed thingy there. That's 3. I did have one extra. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull this out. And now we have to hit the middle of this. There we go. So there is the diesel generator. And so how the diesel generator works, again, it does about 4,000 RF per tick, but it takes basically 1 bucket of diesel for every 6.1 seconds or something like that. This right here is where we're going to actually put the power output. And so I will place an HV capacitor right here. Now what you saw me doing before is that high voltage is a little bit different than low voltage, and I'm going to show you this right now. HV. So with low voltage, the connectors can connect anywhere. So you can connect from an input to an output, and you can also connect from any input to output to a middleman type system. So basically I can go like this here and then go to an output, and just to extend the wire. Now HV is a lot different. Your HV wire connectors can only hook from an input to an output or an output to an input. You can't have the middleman. That is what the HV wire relay is. The relay is your middleman guy. So if I wanted to do something similar to that, I would have to have HV there, and I would have to have a relay there, and it would definitely hook to that, and you would have to have another relay there, another relay there, another relay there, and then finally to the input of that battery. So that is how those work. That's why you have HV wire relays and HV wire connectors. Now you also have HV transformers. That is how you basically transform down from high voltage to medium voltage. So if I wanted to run this battery core here, I wanted it to run off of the HV, you'd want to actually bring it down a little bit, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to fill up this HV capacitor here. That is definitely on input, so we'll put one there. I got to get a little bit higher here, and I'll put one there, and then I'll break this down, and I will get my high voltage wire coil. Now the high voltage wire is the best wire to use for long distance, because you will not lose as much power. Every time I ran from way over there, I probably lost quite a bit of power going from there to here. It's just the way that, like, the medium is the second best, and the low voltage connectors and wires are the worst. So yeah, high voltage is definitely better. So you just hook this to here and that to here. That will power that. And of course we actually don't have anything over here. We also have right here is a switch. Now if you want to put a lever here, you put the lever there and it would turn the diesel engine on and off. But you don't really need it, because the diesel engine knows when something is full. So right now the only thing that will be running off this diesel is this HV capacitor, which takes 4 million RF. So once the 4 million RF is filled, it's no longer requesting power from the diesel generator, so the diesel generator will shut off. So right here is where we're going to bring our pipe up. I'm going to bring that down a little bit, and I'm going to have to do, I don't want it to cross that wire. We don't want to cross the streams, and that is only a personal thing. We don't want that to affect anything. So I'm just going to bring it down like that. Doesn't matter. Remember when we hook this up, we actually have it hooked to a pump, for it will pump faster to our system. Now we should be getting, once I hook this up, we should automatically be getting the power we need. So we go like that, and it's not running. Why you no run? Is it because, oh, it's because the pump isn't on. Remember, the pump actually takes a lever. Let's do this. So if you remember over here, I have a lever on here, and it's in the on state. So we just need a lever, and I need to put this through here, and I'll climb up here, and we'll turn this on, and we'll go like that. Now that diesel engine probably is running without us. I don't hear it. It is not running without us. Do you actually need the lever on this too? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure or not. Let's find out. Give me another lever. What did I do wrong? That's hooked in there. It's not giving me any info if this is actually got any power in it. Huh. Let's go take a look back over here. It's very possible I have this not correct. Can you not run? I thought on these things you could run from the top. Oh, do I have to actually? Oh. Trying to figure this out. It's definitely not draining. Let me check the book. I could have sworn that the silos. Okay, so sheet metal tanks and silos provide space for large amounts of fluid and items. The tanks will store up to 512 buckets of any fluid, which can be piped in through the top or the bottom block. Multi-block is formed by clicking a middle block of the second layer. Items must be input through the top and extracted from the... Oh, so I have this backwards. Okay, well we can actually fix this. Actually figure this out. You need to actually have a redstone signal on here. On. That should be pumping out now. And there goes the generator. See how quickly it charges this? I mean, it's a super fast charger, and that's why we want it. We're already at 1 million, and now we're gonna hit. So we'll just let that charge. Remember, this is blowing through 1 bucket of biodiesel every 6 seconds. And we're at 3. Now watch it shut off when it hits 4. There, so it just shut off. And now if we look around, let's go see how much biodiesel jet just went through. I kind of took a mental note of where we were, not including the pipes that just filled up. We probably sucked up quite a bit. Oh, actually look at our biofilter, and there's the little munchkin and stuff. So I'll fix the piping a little bit later. So there you go, guys. We got our biodiesel engine hooked up. Everything looks good. And I will work on this a little bit later. I'll show you guys some more stuff next time. Basically the point is I am going to start running this over to here to help fill these batteries up, and I'll have to use a few of those different things that I showed you before, and a transformer to transform down to the correct amount. Actually, I think I can transform down. Yeah, I'll work on it later. But there you go, guys. Biodiesel generator. Now we can make the excavator, which this is what this is mainly going to power, and we should be able to go from there. So next time, guys, thanks for watching. This is Malkuth 1974. We'll see you later. Malkuth out of here.